So I'm your host today. It's my absolute pleasure to be your host. And just so you know who I am, if you don't already, my name is Joanna Burton, and I'm the Chief Strategy Officer at ID5. So as most of you know, the IAB Europe is the European level association for the digital advertising and the marketing ecosystem. Through its membership of national IABs, media, technology, and advertising companies, its mission is to lead political representation and promote industry collaboration across Europe. One of the ways we do that is by bringing people together at events like this, so thank you very much to everyone for joining. I also want to highlight that we cannot host these events without our sponsors and partners, so thank you very much to all the sponsors for the conference. The central theme this year is innovation, sustainability, and growth. And we're sharing knowledge and key insights from across the industry to ensure that the marketing and digital advertising ecosystem becomes privacy first, tackles sustainability, and drives growth through innovation. So thank you all for being here for that discussion. For our final day, we have another stellar lineup of speakers. We have another 7 sessions today that will discuss everything from the DSA and the latest updates on the TCF through to sustainability in digital advertising and premium publisher advertising models. Just a few reminders before we get going. Don't forget to tag us on social media, join the conversation. Please switch your mobile phones to silent so that we can give our full attention to those on stage, especially this morning. And if we need to leave in an emergency, please follow the fire exit signs. Now, without any further hesitation, let's dive straight into the first session of today, where I'm delighted to introduce a very special guest. Anastasiya Baydachenko is the CEO of the IAB Ukraine, who has traveled at length once again to be here with us to share her updates and latest experiences. So please join me in welcoming Anastasiya to the stage.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nastya, I'm from Ukraine, and I have about 7 minutes to bring you an update concerning how Ukrainians have been surviving these 15 months. We are experiencing hybrid war. Why I call it hybrid? Because you can easily have your cappuccino and a cake on the one part of the city, and have heavy artillery attack or rocket attack on the other side. I call it hybrid because information battle is of the high importance, as same as standard battlefield as we usually see at the war. For these 15 months on this hybrid war, we experienced a lot of things, and it's very similar for me to online games, and we passed level by level, level by level. So we are still experiencing air raiding, drones attack, massive attacks on electricity infrastructure, and heavy blackouts as a result. The main experience is that Ukrainian people need 3 or 4 weeks in order to just understand this challenge and go on. The war, just believe me, as ugly as it was in the 13th century. But instead of arrows and arbalets, we have digital. And digital now is not only standard part of media mix. Digital is a great tool, is a great weapon. I'd like to present 3 digital tools and 1 non-digital that actually helping us and supporting us in this war. First of all, it's ADSL and Starlink internet. Usually, during blackouts, there is something about 2 or 3 hours of electricity supply in Kiev. So some regions have much worse situation. And when you have blackout, it means that your internet provider and your internet supply will have almost the same schedule. So just be prepared to live without internet. That is why we try to use other types, Starlinks and ADSL. ADSL, it's our former state internet provider. And when there is no power, no electricity, we just put power bank and have internet. When you think that you can do the same thing with your standard internet provider, just put a power bank to router and have internet, no. It will be exception if you have. So you need to find something different. It's ADSL and Starlink for Ukraine. When we have internet, we could walk. It's the main thing. Second thing is influences and messages. And there are two types of news. There are good influences, people who collecting donates, bringing medicines, bringing drones to Ukrainian armed force. But also, like this girl, she just put in her TikTok account a video of air defense job. And what TikTok proposed us, put geolocation. It's a great presence to our enemy. And she is not actually a national interest traitor. She is just influencer and she's chasing for likes. Also, messengers became the greatest tools for information spread. For example, it takes up to 2-3 minutes during the air raid siren to get full information about type of attack, place of attack, victims, may God forbid. So it do from public accounts of our Major Vitaly Klitschko, state authority and city authorities. And the third tool, there are a lot of, but it's 3 main. This is a typical artillery gunner. Who is a gunner? It's a person who informed to our Ukrainian armed forces exact coordinates of Russian troops, of Russian military equipment. So it's a woman of very respectful age. Under the occupation, sitting on the bench near her house, it's a very typical picture. But she memorizing and carefully reporting to her children or to the armed force directly using messengers, for example, Viber. All this movement of Russian military equipment. Actually, she is not heavy internet users, but about 5 or 7 years ago, she was addicted to the messenger's call because of almost zero cost. That is why she became the most valuable gunner under the occupation. And one more. This is Kiev, April 19th this year, and this is no rocket. This is meteorite. I think, dear God, there are almost 200 countries on this planet. Why? Why have you sent meteorite to Ukraine this year? I saw it, and it sounds amazing, it looks amazing. And I understand that God has a very specific sense of humor. Also, we Ukrainians have good sense of humor, and actually it's supporting us as a non-digital tool in this war. Thank you. Дякую. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anastasiya. It's really amazing that you could come here and share your experience with us. I know it's been a difficult journey, so thank you, and our thoughts are with you.